Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Revti Baba. If you've seen my previous video in which I shared my Diwali vlog, I know I'm late. I posted a little late. I'm sorry. I did speak about actually uploading a life update video, and that's exactly what this video is about, which you know from obviously the title and the thumbnail. So that's what this video is about. So I'm going to talk about what's been happening in my life. So if you're interested, then keep watching and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, I guess. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get right away into the video. So I'm just gonna talk about July, August, September, October, November, December, but quickly. I don't want to make this video long and boring. So yeah, in the end of July, in mid or end of July, so unfortunately my mother-in-law fell really very seriously ill, and so because of that, my husband had to go to Nepal because my husband's from Nepal, so he had to go and be there for his mom. So yeah, when we came to know about it, we both were very sad, of course, and obviously, and I was very sad because I know now, because I knew at the time, as soon as I came to know that she's very sick, I knew at the time that my husband's gonna have to go and I'm gonna be here all by myself, all alone in the US. And if you guys don't know, then I just moved to the US like 1.5 years or two, actually it's gonna be 2 years now in January. So I moved here 2 years back, and it's just been 2 years, and it still feels like yesterday for me. I am still not settled and not really happy about moving here. I don't know, anyways, that's just me. So I am very much alone in this country, and I don't know a lot of people. I literally know like few people that I can just count on my fingers, which I've said in multiple videos that I've shared before. So yeah, so being alone in a country, that's kind of very scary. So as and why I couldn't go with him, because of my visa. I can't go because I don't have a job as of now. So I'm on student visa, and my student visa, my education is done. So if I go with him, I won't be able to come back to the country. So because of that, I couldn't go with him, and yeah, so that's that. I wish I wanted to really go with my husband, I could go and be there with him, and also then maybe go to my home as well. So yeah, but I couldn't go, so I knew I had to stay here because I couldn't go with him. So I know I had to stay here alone, and I've been crying ever since I came to know about my mother-in-law's condition. Like, I've been crying and crying and crying, and I cried for a long time, let's just say very long time. So yeah, so I was really very sad. So my husband left for Nepal in September. So from July to September, I was scared, terrified that, oh my god, my husband's gonna go and I'm gonna be all alone in this country. And I've never ever 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 lived alone by myself in the house, ever, like ever. I don't know, some of you might think it's not really a big deal, but for me, if I was in Bombay, I would be okay. But I'm here alone all by myself, like literally my neighbors, we don't talk here. It's just not like how it's in India. So, and everybody is busy and nobody has time for anybody. My friends were there for me, I did go and live with them, but anyways, but it's just I'm all alone, let's say that. So I was really crying a lot since then to then finally the day came after July, after we found out. Then in September he went, and he went there for 45 days, 45 long days. So I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna stay? And yeah, as soon as he went, I fell into depression. I was almost depressed, you can say. Ever since I found out, I was sad, very sad, very very sad. And I was sad for my mother-in-law, and then I was sad for myself as well, because I'm gonna have to live by myself. But anyway, so my husband went. The first night I slept alone, the second night I slept alone, then a couple of nights, like 3-4 nights, I went to my friend's house and like apartment, and I just felt it was too much of going back and forth. So I just decided to stay in my own house, and yes, I stayed alone. And now I'm not scared because overcame my fear of living alone. But when I lived alone, I was miserable as hell. The morning I was depressed, and not only depressed, but I was also very sick. I had to go to the ER. I was so sick. I had to go to the ER, and yeah, I was very sick. And I'll share my ER experience in another video where I will talk about how the healthcare in the US is, like my experience so far, because I've gone to the ER 2-3 times. So I will talk about it in another video. So if you want to know about it, stay tuned for my next, it'll be in one of my next upcoming videos. So yeah, so having said that, yeah, I went to the ER, and I was very, very, very sick. I was dehydrated because after my husband went, I wasn't eating anything at all. I didn't eat. I was just lying on the sofa. I was miserable, and I'm not even kidding. So that's when I told my mother, and my mother was like, okay, I gotta go now to take care of my daughter. So when I fell sick, I just booked her flight in like one day, and she came after 2 days, and then she had to take a leave from her school because my mother is a working woman. She's a government teacher, so she took leave, and yeah, my mother had to come. She was already going to come as it is. I had her tickets booked for Diwali, but she had to come immediately, and this all happened I think in September ending. Yeah, and yeah, my mother came on 25th September or something. As soon as I went to the ER, I told my mother I was sick, and then my mother came in 2 days. I booked the flight, she came, and then she lived here till my husband returned. And I think my husband came somewhere, yeah, he came October 25. So my mother was there. She took care of me, and I didn't feel depressed. I felt good. Having my mother here was, very good. But this is the first time ever I also lived apart from my husband. We've been living together and staying together for the past 2 years, and I've never lived apart from him for 45 whole long days. I am so dependent on my husband. Like, I need his presence in our house. And it's okay to be that. He's my husband. He's not leaving me and going anywhere. Apart from if, there are situations like this wherein he will. But, other than that, it's okay to be dependent on your spouse. So, yeah, I'm completely dependent on my spouse. I mean, he is my entire life. He's my entire universe. And he's just everything. In US, if I laugh, I smile, if I'm okay, although I'm not okay, but I am okay because of him. So yeah, so having, being not with him for 45 days, it was kind of big deal. You guys might think she has so much of third world problems, but I don't know, I wish you could feel what I felt at that time. I literally was in depression. I was sick, and I needed love, and I didn't get any love because my husband was not here, and that's fine. He had to be there for his mother, which I completely understand. And the worst part is, even he felt so helpless. He was in Nepal, and his mom is sick, his wife is sick, and but as soon as my mother came, he was relieved, and my mother was there till he returned back home. So that's what had happened in the past 2-3, and I was really sad. I did sit down and shot a life update video when I was alone in the house, but then I was like, it's too sad, Revti, it's too sad. So I didn't upload it. But yeah, when the video I uploaded when he was gone, I uploaded when I was alone, was the one where I said how I manifested my husband in my life. That's the video. So if you haven't checked what kind of qualities you need to see in or find in your partner, or look for in your partner, you can go check that video out as well. And yeah, so my mother was here, and then she went back because she had to attend at least, she had to attend school before her Diwali break would start. And then she went to school, returned to school, and then came back again, and then we celebrated Diwali together, me, my mom, and my husband. And I cannot tell you the amount of happiness I felt when my husband came back from Nepal. Oh my god, I literally felt like as if we were meeting for the first time ever. Like, it was like, I don't know, I was so shy when I went to pick him up at the airport. It was like as if our romance was fresh, which it wasn't. But anyways, I was so happy seeing him back. I cannot tell you guys, but yeah. being without him was miserable, but having him back was the best part ever. And as of my mother-in-law's health, she's okay now, not the like she hasn't recovered fully. It'll take time, but I hope she gets, you know, well soon, like completely, like before she fell ill. And yeah, right now, so Diwali happened, and yeah, after Diwali, now what is there? Now it's December. My mother went, we dropped my mother on to November 25. I think somewhat she left, and we, you know, dropped her. You might have seen it in the last video. I have added a clip of hers of dropping her at the airport. And so yeah, she went, and now yeah, we're just, you know, yeah, as for my job right now, I'm taking my life chill and easy. I'm not rushing into things. I'm just taking my life slowly because my mental health matters, and that's what I'm prioritizing. I'm at home for now, but I have some plans which I will share with you soon, hopefully. So that's pretty much it for my life update video. As of now, I'm just staying at home, figuring out what I want to do, my next steps in life, and taking my life slowly, and just coping up with my mental health, because that's all that matters for me, to be honest. Nothing at all matters more than my mental health. And it was a roller coaster ride for me the past couple of months, but after my mother came, I was good. And then yeah, as after my husband came, I was good. But you know what, that taught me that I can live alone all by myself. I've overcome the fear. Now if I have to stay alone for a couple of days, I can stay all by myself without anybody, you know, being there for me. I will be fine. And also, like, I lived 15 days without anybody, even before my mother came. So I would like to pat on my back and say, well done, Revti, you overcame your fear. And it's really hard living all by yourself in this country. It really is. It takes a toll on your health. And I do miss my country. I miss my mom. I miss my friends. I miss my family. Life is nothing without friends and family, and life is nothing without your community, which are your friends and family. And being here alone makes me realize, I've always valued and always realized it, even way before all this happened, but now I do realize it even more. So yeah, I can't wait to go back to India and meet everybody. I miss all of them, and it hasn't been easy moving here to the US. And will I say, was it worth it? I don't know. I'm going to talk about it in another video for sure. But that's pretty much it for my life update video. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. And I've been reading books. I've actually finished 2-3 books. Yeah, three books. I finished 3 books, and I don't know if you guys want to know which books I read, and I would totally recommend them. But if you want to know, let me comment down below. And yeah, I would just say, take your life easy and live your life to the fullest. Be happy, do whatever makes you happy, and don't let the society or the world tell you what you should do. Don't succumb to their, you know, to what they want you to do. Just live your life however you want to. And it's you who matters. And at the end, you are all you got. You're alone in this world. So I don't want this to sound sad, or you know, but this is the reality. That's just a reality check. At the end, all you've got is yourself. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, because you come first and then the rest of the world. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed or found this video in somewhat way helpful. I don't know, I'm just sharing my experience, and maybe if you're going through the same thing, it might make you feel that you're not alone in this. And yeah, I don't know. If it was, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please go subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and you know, take care of your mental health and physical health. And I'll see you all soon. Mwah. Bye.